there was never a time the world had a better generation than our own. See, using the stigma placed on our generation as being the worst generation ever. And again, using the situation and the stigma placed on single mothers as a case study. See, over the weekend, I worked with a client, of course, with a colleague too. So we had this conversation, you know how men talk now, one thing will just lead to another, and we'll start to talk. So this client used his grandmother and auntie as an example. So he said his grandmother got married to 2 husbands, and she didn't get married to them in a sequential manner, like not that she divorced this one and married this one. Now she got married to the first person, to the first husband. She gave birth to 2 children. After that, she had issue with this first husband. She packed her load, come off her for the husband house, go marry the second husband. She was unable to give birth for the second husband. She packed her load, go back to the first husband. She born the third one, now 3. So after that time, she had issue with the first husband again. She carried her load, go back to the second husband, go born. She born 2. She had issue with that man again. Carry her load, go back to the first husband. She no born again. She had issue again. Carry her load, go back to the second husband, go born the last one. It can't be 3-3. Now, had it been there was camera, they had what's it called? The content creator at that time. The stigma on that woman will be very crazy. See, that same woman, we could use our generation as a case study, as an example, comparing that same generation to our own. Now, moving to his auntie. His auntie got married to over 5 husbands. In fact, the man said he did not know all his cousins. He knows sabi them. Mind you, now the same generation, now go come they use to compare our own. See, our generation is bad. We are not disciplined. We don't have this. We don't have that. Like unlike the previous generations, they have manners. They are disciplined. They are cultured and whole. It is a big lie. If their generation was far better than our own, the country would not be like this. Now take the politics of this country. This generation have been ruling this country from this thing. See how this country be. If they were better, this country not would be like this. Taking the slave trade as an example, if they were better, I mean, the white people did not just come into the country and start picking people. There were people who sold the Nigerians out. There were people who bargained with them. Now that generation, now when they compare, say, the generation, the Gen Z, the millennial, I mean, the little millennial and all, they are worse. Their generation is bad. They don't get discipline. They don't get. It's a lie. Their generation was as worse as our own, if our own is even worse. They are very uncultured. They are very undisciplined. They are very. I don't want to talk too much, but the point is, make una dey use things as a case study. Make una dey study history before una